And it is Saturday. You know what that means, ladies and gentlemen. Time for another round of Tabletop Takedown. We are coming to you live, 105 East Front Street, right here off the beautiful Monroe, Michigan River. Once again, here live from Brain Jerk Studios. Quick shout out to the sponsors: Amaya Fresh Michigan Grill, Insane Wrestling Revolution, 8 Mile Detroit Vodka, Mint Cannabis, Monroe Sports Center, Muggsy Sports Bar and Grill, and of course Lane's Pizzeria, cooking it up. Ladies and gentlemen, we have another round of EDH. We're going to try to step back into the groove here. Last week was into the Echo side with myself and 2 other players. But now we have the man back. The man, the myth, the legend, RC is back on the show. He will be piloting. And across from me, returning to the show, we have our buddy Patty. And new to the show, we got my other home friend here. That's Gerald Furlong. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the show, Gerald.
Thank you. Thank you for having me here.
Hey, good to have you. Patty, good to have you back.
Thank you.
All right. RC, grab the big dice, roll for turn, right?
Yep. Okay.
2, 3.
4.
5 takes it.
Yeah. Just throw it in the
Are we
middle.
telling people, kind people in Monroe, what we're playing today?
I will be piloting Arcades the Strategist. I'm going to be putting down some walls and trying to trash compact all your options.
Hey, it's pretty cool that we have a wall deck and then punch scan, Trump getting punched over there. So it's going to be interesting.
So, Patty, what are you playing?
I'm going to be piloting Rocco, the Cabaret Caterer. My goal is to try to pod. Lots of podding. I'm going to pod a lot.
Oh, so you're basically going to sacrifice creatures, get bigger creatures.
Yeah.
Gotcha. Well, I'm going to be playing AC today, so I'm going to be playing a bunch of lands and drawing a bunch of cards. Hopefully drawing myself out.
Simic stuff.
Yeah, Simic stuff.
Well, today I'm also playing a 2-color deck, Krav and Regna. I'm going to be doing typical aristocrat stuff, sacking things and dealing damage.
All right.
Nope.
I completely anticipate getting absolutely rocked here. My deck is not going to be able to keep up with anything at this table.
Mine's pretty mid-range. It's slow pace.
Yeah, no,
I think if I threw extra turns in here, it'd increase the power level of it, but at the same time, I just keep it lower level.
All I have to throw is the tutors, and this deck is going to be going, but I keep them out because
I'm probably going to lose. I had to go down to 6.
oh no.
This is
I got the turn, though?
Yeah, you got the turn.
Okay. Let me know when we're ready.
I'm ready.
Any pre-game effects?
I am going. I'm going to play this hand. I'm
yeah,
ready. I
I'm
guess
right
I don't
there.
want to go down to 6, so
I had to go down.
no,
All right, I
no
will
pre-game
draw
actions.
and be very happy with that choice. And I'll play a forest and pass.
I'm going to draw and cry and play Myriad Landscape. It comes into play tap.
I'm going to draw. I'm going to play an island as my land for the turn. And I'm going to tap that to play a soul ring. And I'm going to pass.
Ooh. Oh, I'm going to draw today.
Everyone attack him.
Yep.
We're going to start with a command tower today, and I'm going to tap it for a white and play a Crawling Chorus. It's a 1/1 with Toxic 1, and when it dies, it creates a colorless Phyrexian artifact creature token with Toxic 1. Pass turn.
Draw.
What if I said in my defense, mostly land?
What up? What up?
What's good?
I'm going to tap 2, and I'm going to play Environmental Sciences, gaining 2 life, revealing an island from my library, putting it into my hand, and passing the turn.
I'm going to untap. I'm going to
That's
upkeep.
good.
What's
man.
up, Ted? You got to be on, Ted. Schedule. Get yourself
I'm going
on
to
the
play a
show.
Moss Fire Valley. I'm going to tap the Myriad Landscape to activate the Moss Fire Valley, giving me a green and a red. And I'm going to use that green and a red to play Michael Say Wellspring. When Michael Sith Wellspring enters the battlefield or is put into a graveyard from the battlefield, I will search my library for a basic land, reveal it, put it into my hand. I'm going to reveal. I'm going to reveal a mountain and put it in my hand, and then I'm going to play... Oh, no. This is the second turn. I'm going to reveal that mountain, put it in my hand, and then I'm going to pass.
Wicked.
So,
Red.
untap, upkeep, draw. I'm going to 1, 2, 3, I'm going to play a Simic Growth Chamber as my land for the turn and return this island to my hand and pass the turn.
Untap. Do upkeep and draw. Ooh, that's a good one. I'm gonna play a plains for turn. I'm gonna tap that plains. Not as good as you, Josh, but I do have myself a soul ring over here.
What do you
Turn
mean?
2 still fast enough, you punk.
All right, I'm gonna start the aristocrats. The go. We're gonna play a Bastion of Remembrance. It's an
No.
enchantment. When it enters the battlefield, I get to create a 1/1 white human soldier creature token, and then whenever a creature you control dies, each opponent loses 1 life, and I gain 1 life. I'm gonna move to my combat. Josh, you're threatening me with your soul ring. I'm gonna
How
hit
am
you.
I threatening? Anyway, fine.
Taps the
One
soul ring
toxic
for
one.
mana.
Yep.
Loads shotgun with malicious intent.
I'm gonna go to my second main phase. I have nothing to do and pass my turn.
I will untap, upkeep, and draw. Now I have other plays I could do, but I am not a smart man. So what I will do is I'll play this Canopy Vista and write a good check. And then I'm going to tap 3 and I'm going to play Cultivate. I'm going to put an island into play tapped and yet forest into my hand and pass the turn.
Green don't need no soul ring.
I'm gonna untap. I'm gonna
I gotta
upkeep.
keep up with you guys. You guys
and I'm
are
gonna
playing soul rings and
draw.
stuff. I gotta go fast.
I'm play that mountain from my land per turn.
They call the police.
Everyone's okay. I'm gonna go ahead and activate the Moss Fire Valley to activate my Myriad Landscape. I'm gonna go grab 2 planes, put them into the battlefield cheap, and then I'm going to pass the turn.
Untap, upkeep, draw. I'm going to play an island as my land for the turn. Yeah, I'm going to pass the turn.
Interesting. Untap, upkeep, and draw. Okay.
Therapist, you don't have anything to be scared of. Untapped blue mana.
Yeah. That's kind of scary. And I have to be the guy that's sitting right next to the blue player.
Mhm.
Between
What?
2 blue players, actually.
You're both between 2 blue players.
Can I get a,
Like
can I get a
walls.
receipt here? Man, I don't know what to do here. This is not cool. I'm gonna tap 2, play a Felwar Stone.
Rock it up.
Yep. Morzov, baby. Love rocks. I'm gonna then tap for 3, and cast a Wand of Orcus. Whenever equipped creature attacks or blocks, it and zombies you control gain Tethos until end of turn. Whenever equipped creature deals combat damage to a player, that player makes that many 2/2 black zombie creature tokens. The equip cost is 3. I am then going to move to combat. Patty, I'm gonna swing at you with a crawling chorus, and then I'm gonna swing at you, Tyler, for just 1.
I love the
Take one.
art on that card.
Do you have the poison tokens?
Crap.
All right, Patty, you take 1 damage, and you also get a infect counter. I'm not sure how to.
That's the only thing I didn't bring is the
There we go,
counters.
poison.
My apologies, guys.
All right.
Oh, I just use this.
Okay.
So if you want to use this,
Is there a
You have
D10 here in
1
front of
infect
us?
counter.
And then I have nothing to do in my second main phase, so I pass.
It's
I will
11
untap.
that kills you, right?
10.
10 or more.
as soon as you hit 10.
Since you have to use a D10, I have a poison counter.
I will play forest.
I don't infect out with this deck. It's just there for the sack fodder.
I am not a foolish man. I'm going to tap 3 and play a ghostly prison and pass the turn.
Already putting up balls.
Untap,
Supposed
upkeep,
to let
draw.
friends in, man.
No,
You gotta pay to get in.
no, you stay away from my emotions.
Join the dork side. Use your emotions. I don't know the rights to that line.
I hate,
Strategist, not a ratagist.
I hate my mana.
Go away.
I hate my mana, the state of my mana right now.
Oh, I feel you.
Don't hate it. Embrace it.
I'm going to use this plains to activate the Mossfire Valley, and I'm going to use that green and the red to play a Prosperous Innkeeper. When Prosperous Innkeeper enters the battlefield, I'll create a treasure token. He says whenever another creature enters the battlefield under my control, I gain 1 life.
Sick.
And then I will pass the turn.
Good, honest magic.
Mm-hmm. Untap, upkeep, draw. I'm going to play an island as my land for the turn.
Mm-hmm.
1, 2, 3, 4. I'm going to tap 6 and play my commander, AAC,
Ooh.
Tyrant of the Gyre Strait. I'm then going to play an island as my second land for the turn and draw a card.
Simic. Playing extra lands, how?
That's just the way it is. Did that and pass.
Untap. Upkeep and draw. Ooh, that's pretty cool. Alrighty. Nobody actually can tap for that. Crazy. I'm gonna tap for 5 and bring out Krav, the Unredeemed. He's a 3/3 demon, partner with Regna. If I pay a black and sacrifice X creatures, target player draws X cards and gains X life, and put X 1/1 counters on Krav Unredeemed. I am going to move to combat. I cannot attack Tyler. And then I will. This 1/1's going to go at Patty, and Crawling Course is going to go after Josh.
I'm going to block Crawling Course.
All right. In response to declare blockers, I am going to pay 1 black into Krav and sacrifice both of these 2. Draw 2 cards, gain X life, put 2/1 counters on Krav.
We each lose 2.
Yep. I can't get that to work. It's not working for me.
Bottom of the screen.
Bottom of the screen.
Oh. So I will gain 2 life, and then Bastion of Remembrance will trigger, and I'll gain 2 additional life. Crawling Chorus dies. When it dies, I create a 1/1 Phyrexian Might. And then I will pass turn.
Untap.
Now you have a 5/5 commander
Yes, I do. With
I'll
a
play
1/1 Might.
that can't block.
Yeah. It's just chilling though.
I will tap 4. And I'll play Arcades, the strategist. And I'll tap 2.
What does Arcades do?
1, 2, 3. Double check. Yeah, I do have 2. 1, 2, 3. 1 and a white. Arcades is a 3/5 flying vigilance. Whenever a creature with Defender enters the battlefield under my control, I draw a card. Each creature I control with Defender assigns combat damage equal to its toughness rather than its power and can attack as though it didn't have Defender.
Nice.
I will then tap 1 and a white. Now we'll play Orator of Jutai. As an additional cost to cast Orator of Jutai, I may reveal a dragon card from my hand. I will not. It is a 0/4 with Defender and flying. When it enters the battlefield, if I revealed a dragon card or I controlled a dragon as I cast it, I get to draw a card. I controlled a dragon. A Defender also entered the battlefield under my control. I will draw 2 cards. I'll pass the turn.
Is there other dragon defenders?
Untap up your draw.
I can't really think of any other besides Arcades.
I'm gonna play a plains for my Lambert turn.
No,
And
I
he
have
doesn't
to
even have Defender.
Happy. All right,
Nice.
you guys are all doing something, and I don't like it.
We're just playing commander.
I don't like
You
it.
can play your commander. You got enough, right?
Yeah. It's good, honest commander. Come on.
I do.
See, we all had enough to play our commander, so we did.
That's how we're doing stuff.
For 3, what can I do for 3?
It's like the format's
Just
called
gonna
Commander.
Flicker Wisp.
No. Excuse me. EDH.
You're not.
I don't know
allowed.
if it would be classic EDH, we'd be using the Elder Dragon Highlanders. the
We
Elder
should
Dragon.
all-
You're using a different form of the Elder Dragon.
Still an Elder Dragon. At least I'm playing right.
I'm gonna tap
I'm just playing a tyrant.
2 and crack this treasure for black for shits and gigs, and then I'm gonna pay 2 life,
Nice.
and I'm gonna play Birthing Pod,
Oof, not good news.
It is.
and then
Well,
I'm
not doing
going.
anything. Plays Birthing Pod.
Well, I have to do something now. You guys are all. I'm gonna tap 1 and I'm gonna pay 2 life, and I'm gonna activate the Birthing Pod, and I'm gonna sack my Prosperous Innkeeper. I'm gonna pot for a creature worth 3, and I am going to bring in Flicker Wisp. And when Flicker Wisp enters the battlefield, I will exile target permanent until the next end step. I'll exile my Birthing Pod.
Protection.
Now you get them back at the end step, and then you can
Oh,
use
I
that
thought
on
you said
someone
the
else's
bottom.
turn.
Oh.
I think it's
At
only
the end of
sorcery
his-
speed.
It is only at sorcery speed.
Oh,
Jimmy, what's up, man?
what's up, squirrels?
Yo.
We need to get you on here too.
Yes, for sure.
I am then gonna have passed the turn, and then at my end step, I will return the pod to the battlefield.
Speaking of which, Jimmy, let me know if you do business cards. I want to do some tabletop takedown cards.
Draw.
Yep.
That's fair.
Interesting.
Wicked.
Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4.
I was just talking to
Oh, wait, I
the
can't.
shirt studio over there about shirts. Yes, sir. We play every Saturday. We also play Wednesdays at my house. So if anybody likes playing Commander and they're local, get a hold of me or Josh. We'll get you on the group.
I also play Saturdays too.
Yes.
I'm going to play a forest as my land for the turn. I'm going to draw a card from my commander. That doesn't sound that bad. Of course, that sounds horrible too. Tapping for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I'm gonna play Traverse the Outlands, and I'm gonna search for X basic lands cards where X is the greatest power among creatures I control. Put those cards in the battlefield tapped and shuffle. 5 is
Don't be
current.
looking over here.
Anyone gonna do anything? No.
No, you
I
got
have
it.
no responses.
Cool. Awesome.
You said they come in on
Tapped.
Come in tapped. Okay.
1.
Interesting.
He's about to draw all those cards.
Dang, I was not coming on. 2, 3, 4.
All on a clump. I hate it. Everybody watching knows that exact feeling when you go to tutor and you hit 4 lands in a row and you're like, what are you doing?
Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4 forests and an island.
That's what
Shuffle,
5
shuffle.
triggers. on
5
these.
triggers of drawing a card.
Nice.
I have
Good.
no way
honest,
to stop it.
Simic magic here.
I don't know about honest.
Play lands, draw
Shit.
cards, play
It
lands,
seems
draw
pretty
cards,
honest,
play
yeah.
lands, draw
Seems
cards.
kind of broken at points. You know what I mean?
Take another turn. Play lands, draw cards, play lands, draw cards. No.
That right there. 5 triggers.
That's why there's a Nexus and a Beacon.
1, 2,
This is where I wish I was
3,
playing Esper and
4,
Stifle at.
5.
You have a
No, would
reliquary
Stifle
or a
just
spell book
stop
out?
one
Nope.
trigger, or would it stop all 5
He do not.
in an instant like that?
Gotta go back down to 7.
Put him in the bin.
Slow heavy metal
Creatures
starts
and-
playing as cards hit the bin, and Drownu's like lifting his hands up.
Interesting.
That was how the one game worked out. Drownu was losing, and then he just started
I'm going to play Crucible Worlds.
Woo! Lands from graveyards.
These are all bad.
And
These are all bad.
then
Bastion is
I'm gonna
bad.
move to my end
Crucible's
step.
bad.
I'm going to discard an island, a forest, and a vivid grove.
Wow.
Land. Because he can play them from there. So
Yes.
he's no longer concerned.
Yeah.
All right.
Wow.
Wait. I only played one land this turn, right?
I cannot say, sir.
We are on,
I only played that one forest. That's right.
and then you casted.
So instead of discarding this, I'm going to play it instead.
Why don't you just play from the graveyard because you have Crucible of Worlds
Yeah,
out?
I mean, technically, you can just.
Well, no, I can't because then I.
Oh, because you're
discard
discarding at your end step.
Okay, so, I mean, is the table okay with that?
If not, it's
I
whatever.
feel like you've ramped hard enough.
I
So
mean,
one.
You did just
You're
grab
okay
5
with it?
I mean, you already revealed the cards in your graveyard, so
Fine. Your turn.
all
I'm
right.
chill with it.
Listen, if it
I'll
was at
admit,
my
it's
house,
fair.
if it was at my house, I would say no biggie. I mean, but this is y'all's.
That's fair. That's why I was like, it's up to you guys. I'm chill with it either way.
All right,
you-
so let's see how
I
much.
know I
mana
have
do-
access to them currently, but
3, 6. I have 6 mana at my disposal. Okay, let's find a way to increase that. We're gonna play some Honest Magic by playing a really cool Orzhov Signet.
if you can't afford a mana crypt, you can always pay 45 cents for a signet.
I mean, when I got this one, it was like 13.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna pay 2. I'm gonna play Lightning Greaves.
Oh,
Any responses?
no. That hurt, but no.
I'm gonna move to equip Lightning Greaves onto Krav.
You got it.
All right, this is where the famous Gerald plays his really fun control pieces. I'm gonna now play Authority of the Consoles. It's a 1 mana enchantment. Creatures your opponent's control enter tapped, and then whenever a creature enters the battlefield on your opponent's control, I gain 1 life. 2 mana. Actually, let me tap it like this because this is not going to give me anything. I will move to combat. Josh, I am going to swing at you with Krav. He's a 5/5 currently.
okay,
I do have a 1/1 chilling.
cool. I'm not gonna block.
All right.
what? Is an AC 6/6?
No,
No.
he's
Oh.
a 5/5.
5/5.
Cool beans.
I would've
have
made that
nothing to
trade.
do as
Don't
of
be afraid.
currently, So
You
I'm
can
gonna pass
cast it
over
again.
to you, my man Tyler.
I would have made that trade. You can
Untap.
cast it again.
Upkeep, draw. I will
Got
play
that
this Yavi Maya Coast as my land for turn. I will tap 5 and how do I want to play this? No, I'm going to tap 3 and I'm going to cross and grip that Authority of the Consoles.
Can't have any responses because of
Split
split second.
Yep.
All righty. Fair enough. I think that's a perfectly.
Split second are great cards. They really are. It's like, hey, you can't counter this because hey,
I'm gonna
you can't
tap
be
one
responded to except by
and play
notes.
Walking Bulwark.
second.
When it
Ooh,
enters, I draw a card.
the Bulwark.
What else does it do?
It is a 0/3 defender with pay 2 until end of turn. Target creature with defender gains haste. Can attack as though it doesn't have defender and assigns combat damage equal to its toughness rather than its power.
Haste
Hmm.
enabler. I'm just assuming.
Haste enabler. Yes.
Yeah.
And if he doesn't have his
Um,
commander out, lets him swing with creatures.
Yeah.
Gerald, 3/5 flying vigilance in the air.
I feel like that's warranted.
3 commander.
I'll take 3.
And you don't have any other flying blockers. He's got a flicker wisp. All right, so that's another 4.
So I took 3 commander. Yeah.
Slide this way.
Okay.
1, 2, 3.
Okay. And then I'll take what, an additional 4?
Yep.
Awesome. All righty.
Pass.
I was at 44, so I took.
You're at 44.
Yeah, I was at 44 because I
Took
gained 4
7,
life.
so you're at
37.
Yep.
I will untap. I will upkeep, and I will draw. This blows because I'm like mana screwed here.
Just do some fun, honest, birthday stuff.
No honest nothing.
Listen, I'm an honest man, all right?
No.
Playing
I
Orzhov.
don't believe you. You're playing Orzhov. You commit war crimes on a daily. There's no honesty in that.
I'm gonna
Listen,
pay
You
1
give to the orphanage.
and 2
You have
life,
an orphanage.
and I'm gonna activate
Yes,
the pod.
that you sacrificed.
and I'm gonna
yes.
sacrifice Flicker with. So I'm gonna look for a 4
Just
drop
because it's the
creature.
Dark Brotherhood doesn't mean you have to like narc on us.
Just
you know?
because you produce soldiers like your what is that? Krieg and 40K doesn't mean.
Hey, hold on. Listen. Hold on. Let me get my
Where
press
are
secretary.
you
on this. I do not
at?
wish to speak on this further.
Literally, Taysa Karlov.
Listen, it's a demon and an angel. I mean, we're trustworthy. You
It's
know?
great. No.
Where is my Felidar Guardian? There he is. Felidar Guardian will enter the battlefield, and then I
things.
will bounce the
Birthing
pod and return to the battlefield. I will shuffle. I'm going to tap this mountain to activate the Mossfire Valley. And then I'm going to add. All right, so I have a green and a red and a white, and then I'm going to add 1, and I'm going to cast Rocco for 1, and I'm going to tutor for a creature that's a 1-drop. And it's going to enter the battlefield. And I'm probably going to pass after that.
There's a lot of 1-drop creatures in this game.
There's a lot of really powerful 1-drop creatures in this game.
There's
One of the most pivotal being Deathrite Shaman.
What do you mean?
Oh yeah,
He
yeah.
warped an entire format.
I mean,
Golgari.
Just
One or green, or
Golgari
black
being
or
able
green.
to pick through your graveyard is not cool.
Your
Golgari being
graveyard,
like,
your
wait, what does it do?
it's you pay and tap them and exile a card from a graveyard to get an effect.
Oh,
Yeah,
nice.
it's like depending on the card type is the different
Oh.
effects.
I mean,
like-
look at Orchestra.
I dropped the
Master
card.
right now. It's a 2-drop warping a whole format.
Oh, yeah.
I don't.
$45 already, and it just
Yeah.
came out.
It's an uncommon, isn't it? Or is it a common?
It's either an uncommon.
Okay, he
You
says
think of the
X or less.
I am. That's
which I
another
need
good
to
one.
get for this deck.
You can grab an
actually.
arbor.
I
You can always
I
grab
threw
an
one
arbor.
in Shatterfang to do the same effect.
I mean, if anybody has a Mirkwood Bats,
I got one. It's just at home.
Not
Damn.
up for trade. I know better.
Come on, man.
No.
Come on. But
No,
you-
card is so strong at
No.
common, so insanely
It's
strong
probably
at
what, like
common.
50
I'll play
cents right
Weather
now?
Wayfarer.
I'm getting
yeah,
20
get
of
more
them. It
lands.
doesn't matter.
That's
Mirkwood
also-
Bats just
I'm gonna be
craps
buying
on
it.
strategies so hard.
And then I don't have any open land to activate the pod again, so I'll pass.
Untap. Upkeep. Draw. I'm going to play an island from my graveyard as my land for the turn. I'm going to draw a card. I'm going to play a forest from my graveyard as my second land for the turn. I'm going to draw another card. Thanks, Ace.
Fish.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I'm going to attempt to cast Cultivator Colossus.
What's that do?
Cultivator Colossus's power and toughness are equal to the number of lands you control. He has trample. Whenever he enters the battlefield, I may put a land card from my hand onto the battlefield. Tapped. If I do, I draw a card, then repeat this process. Yeah. Does he come into play tap still?
Nope. Tyler got rid of that enchantment.
Okay.
But I still do have Bastion of Remembrance out. So
Okay. So,
All right. So just to let you know before this resolves, you know that those are two separate triggers, right? So what happens is Cultivator Colossus enters and you put a land into play tapped and draw a card, and then AEC just her triggers hit the stack. You don't get to resolve her drawing cards in the middle of activating Cultivator Colossus, just so you know.
but
Because it's a all in one go. So you have to resolve Cultivator Colossus in one solid stream while AEC stacks in the background, and then AEC lets you draw cards from her seeing the lands come in.
really?
Cultivator
you can-
Colossus is a continuous effect that you have to resolve in one go.
because it's either you
That's
choose,
why abundance is in here. That's right.
And then if you do
so I can
AEC
choose the
first-
card I draw next.
Yeah.
Abundance would do.
Yeah. Abundance would
enchantment.
replace the draw trigger in the middle of the
Draw trigger.
in the middle of the card, but it's not a trigger, it's a continuous effect, but abundance would replace the draw. So yes. So you play Cultivator Colossus. None of us have a response. He enters. Go ahead.
All right. I'm going to play Jungle Basin. I return this forest to my hand
AEC triggers. Okay.
and draw a card.
Well, no, that's not how that works. Now there's a return a land you control trigger on the stack. Cultivator
Okay.
Colossus is still going off. So now you have a return a land and a fish draw trigger. Go ahead.
Okay, gotcha. Now I'm going to draw because of Cultivator.
Yes. It's one continuous effect. So you draw. Now you may.
Scroll, it's all
Okay. So now you got another return a land and another draw trigger on the stack.
draw for Cultivator. I'm going to play Field of the Dead. Draw. So that's a 3 for the white. And then Vivid Creek for my next one. That's another draw for AAC. I draw.
That'll be another one.
Okay. So
Now
I
it's
draw
resolved.
4 for
Okay.
AAC. Return these 2 to my hand.
Yes.
I gotta look that up again because
You may repeat this process, so you can't do anything else while you're doing it.
it doesn't say you may. It says and you repeat.
So you don't do anything else while you're doing it.
You can't even stop it.
You can't even stop it. You keep going
Mhm.
until you're out of lands, and then the other things go off.
Interesting.
Like I said, I'd have to look into it.
Okay.
Let's see. Okay, so did that. I got that to play with
Where's your rec tower?
somewhere.
Don't run one. Just throw it away and crucible it.
Yeah, that's true too.
Here it is. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4.
Spell book.
No.
Escape shift.
What does that do?
Sacrifice any number of lands. Search your library for that many land cards. Put them into battlefield tapped and shuffle your library.
That's probably going to win him the game
I don't.
because it's going to filter his whole library out.
I can't do anything.
Okay.
I'm the next active player. No, I got
I
nothing.
only played 1 land after Field of the Dead, so that's 2 triggers of 2 zombies.
Okay.
Come into play tapped, right?
You come. Unless
Nope.
No, they just come into play.
Cool. So then
That is not a 7. It is turn 6, and you are more than halfway through your library.
It's a good pace. You're doing good.
Yeah.
It's doing what Simic does.
I'm going to sacrifice 7 lands. Go look for 7 land cards, put them into play tab.
It's any land.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Cool. I just clarify. I'm not questioning. Like, oh no, I have something to report. No.
Well, if it's any land, then that's a good spell.
Yep. Go Sammy. Go Sammy. I mean, ironically though, it's like, what are you actually doing besides drawing cards and playing lands right now? I mean, has he really?
5.
I mean,
I've never played against his AAC deck, so I don't know what he does with it.
I played against it like once or twice. I mean, it's doing what I remember it does. It's gonna probably deck himself. Do you have a Thassa's Oracle in here?
No.
Dang.
Should.
Yeah, I was
Should.
gonna say that'd be your win con right there,
Mhm.
dude. Oracle, bro.
So 7 lands under the battlefield. I make 7
So you're at
or
9, and then
Two
you have
twos.
7 triggers of AEC on the stack.
Yep.
I thought I was gonna be drawing cards and stuff over here.
oh, and I did get Wreck Tower.
Nice.
Yeah.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
I do a
7.
lot of studying. I'm going to be a judge.
Wait, no, that's a 9.
You ever thought of maybe inviting Aaron to be on standby?
See,
This-
now you say that, but Aaron doesn't like to leave the house. So, and I mean, it's not that he doesn't like to leave the house. He doesn't, not like magic related. Magic isn't enough to get him out of the house.
Gotcha.
All right. Did that, played that.
He's what, a
Can't-
level 2 judge?
I think so. Yeah.
2 open.
I'm learning a lot.
31.
I know a couple of things he doesn't know.
Interesting. Guess that's why there's levels, right?
Yes. That's also why there's layers. I did a lot of layer study. It's a pain.
I'm gonna pay
The
a
layers of
green and a
plywood
blue to
and
play a Mirror Leaf Pixie. It's a flying 2/2 that taps for green or blue.
Oh crap!
It's a
He
dork.
keys the
Pass
problem.
turn.
Oh, you dorking already?
Yeah.
What's going on with that?
Pass
Yeah, I
turn.
don't care if you keep ramping. I got this weather way far out, and I need it.
Let's see. Should I do it? Nah.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
1, 2,
Untap.
3, 4, 5, 6, 7,
Upkeep.
8, 9, 10, 12,
Oh,
13.
interesting. All right. So here we go. 2,
That's what I mean. I'm just gonna be drawing cards and playing lands, guys.
6. I'm gonna attempt to cast Regna.
You think if I didn't counter all that, I'm gonna counter your? Come on.
Yeah.
All right. For those who don't know, she's a 6-drop. She's a 4/4 flying. At the beginning of each end step, if your team gain life this turn, create 2 1/1 white warrior creature tokens.
Yep. It's so good.
No, I love her.
So good.
I am going to end my turn.
See, that's why I have a Krav and
I'm
Regna
gonna
deck too.
untap.
It's just they're great later game.
No,
You can
no,
play
no.
'em.
You're gonna pass turn.
Yeah.
In response to you passing turn, I'm gonna tap 3 and I'm gonna play. Well, I mean, you didn't even
Sorry. So I'll cast Regna. I'm gonna move to combat. I have no attacks.
no attacks.
And I'm
Okay.
gonna move to my second main phase.
In response to no attacks, I'm going to tap 3 and I'm going to play an Eerie Interlude and I'm going to exile these 2 creatures and return them to the battlefield at the next end step.
Okay. I'm gonna move to my end step now. There you go.
I'll return
There you
these 2 walls.
I'll try to be a little bit slower. Next
When the
time.
2 walls enter, I'm going to draw a card
I draw 3.
and draw a card. No, it's when you cast. So
Oh, that's fair.
So you draw 2 and then
Wait, is
That's
it
it.
whenever a defender enters?
Yeah.
Okay.
I get to draw 2 cards. That's it. And then I'll draw for turn. I will immediately tap 4 and play Bear Umbra targeting Arcades.
Ooh.
Let's go.
it's what untap all lands, right?
When it attacks.
Totem
sir.
up.
Yeah.
I'm going to
Totem
tap 3 and play Haro.
Woo!
I'm going to sack this Yavi and I'm going to go grab Plains and a Forest and to play not tapped.
Katie's. Build a wall.
Let's go.
Builds the wall.
Or Gorbachev. Tear down. I just butchered that goal.
Yep.
It's fine.
Tap 1 white and I'll play Clockwork Drawbridge. When it enters, I'm going to draw a card. I will play this Plains as my land for turn. I will tap 2 and I'll give Clockwork Drawbridge haste until end of turn. I will move to combat. And Patty, you got any flying blockers? I'm
No.
going to swing 5 commander in the air at you.
That's
When he
rude.
attacks, I'm going to untap all my lands.
Puts me down to 26.
I will then go into my second main phase and I will tab 3 and play Axebane Guardian and draw a card when he enters. I'll tap 1 blue and play Errant Street Artist and draw a card as she enters. I will then tap 2 and give Axebane Guardian haste, and I will tap him for Wooburg. And I will use Wooburg to cast Fell the Mighty, destroying all creatures with power greater than. Let's do Errant, which is 0. All creatures with power 1 or greater will die.
In response to that,
Yes, sir.
I'm going to pay 1 black. I am going to sack Krav To himself, Regna to him, and my 1/1.
Mhm.
Giving him gaining 3 life.
Each of us lose 3.
Yep. Draw 3. And I don't. And then I'll gain oops, sorry. I'm gonna gain an additional 3 off of Crops or the Bastion of Remembrance. And unless somebody else has a response.
It's a wipe.
I don't.
Bear Umbra falls off, but Katie stays standing.
So, do I let them hit the bin?
I will tap 2 and play Rampant Growth and search my library for an island and put it into play tapped. I will pass the turn after clearing the board except for walls.
Oh, also, I will let everybody know I did let Regna hit the bin.
Gotcha.
You should have attacked with.
Untap upkeep.
Did.
Draw. You attack me.
With who?
Arcades.
Yeah.
And
Arcades.
I could have attacked with the other
He just
ones,
entered
but
the battlefield.
No, that was last
no,
turn.
that was last turn. I just cast Bear Umbra on him this turn.
No, he just died and then entered the battle. Oh yeah,
No,
you
I
untap.
flickered-
This is-
yeah.
Yeah.
Got you.
Boop 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 boop.
I thought you cleared the board then attacked.
I'm going to tap this mountain to
more
activate
damage.
Mossfire Valley to play Sylvan Ranger. When Sylvan Ranger enters the battlefield, I'll search my library for a basic land card. I'm going to put it in the battlefield. Wait. No, put it in my hand. I put it in my hand. The first basic I come to, it doesn't even fucking matter at this point. I censored myself. Doesn't even fucking matter at this point. I'm going to put this mountain in my hand. See? Look, we got this mountain in my
Moontain.
hand. I'm going to play that mountain for my land per turn. Let me shuffle up here.
Yeah, my next turn would have been rude if you would have left Cultivator.
No. Yeah. No. That was going to be nuts. You were going to draw according to his power or something, and then it was
No,
just over.
no. That his power is just equal to the number of lands I control. That's it.
Youch.
Just equal to the lands, which is like 50.
15.
No, I was thinking of just putting them back in my hand. and then
Putting them
playing
back
them.
down.
Yeah.
What I got here? 4.
Well, right now it don't matter, so that's why I'm
He
saying it.
he goes pseudo infinite with Ashaya and Moltani.
I'm gonna tap 2 and a red, and I'm gonna play Tuk Tuk Rubble for it. It's a defender with a reach. He's a 0/3, and creatures I control have haste.
Youch. It's a defender. Hurteth my soul.
I will then tap 1 and pay 2 life. Activate the Birthing Pod, sack Sylvan Ranger, and I'm gonna go search for a 3-drop creature. 3 or less. Oh yeah, 3. I was thinking Rocco. It's 3 specifically. I'm looking for a 3-drop. I'm gonna bring in Felden of the Third Path.
Ooh.
He is a human artificer 2/3 that says I can pay 2 and a red and tap him to create a token that's a copy of target creature card in my graveyard, except it's an artifact in addition to its other types. It gains haste, and I sacrifice it at the beginning of the next end step.
I can hear the combo machine churning.
And
Getting narked out of our freaking existence over there.
I will pass.
I'm trying.
Untap.
You're just Simic with white.
Yes.
Remember this.
Yes.
You're him, but with white. Okay? Like let's make the record straight. Okay, me and Patty are the ones suffering here. Okay.
Yeah, I
The
should
red
have.
and the black.
I should have mulliganed harder. It's the bane of my existence is I
These
don't
two.
mulligan aggressive enough.
All right, Simic, bounce on
Okay. 1, 2, green, blue, +2, 4, 6 for AEC. Hey, response.
Isn't she 8?
Yeah, he paid 8.
Okay.
He just doesn't.
He said
Blue
green,
and a
blue.
colorless.
Atoll,
green
and then-
Jungle Basin. Youch.
Any response?
No.
Double major.
Copy target creature, and it doesn't. It's
Oh,
not a legendary
you-
or whatever.
So
Targeting it
Yeah,
as a
just-
spell.
just so you know, next time you're actually not allowed to ask if there's any response. You have to maintain priority and cast double major in response to your own fish.
Really? Okay.
Yes. Otherwise, you get free card information.
Well, anyone can. Okay, whatever.
But
So I'm making a copy.
Yep.
so you'd say you hold priority and then
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then cast double major.
Gotcha. All right.
you know.
Right. That's
Mhm.
this game is just ever learning. Anyway, AC enters the battlefield. AC enters the battlefield. I'm then going to tap my
Fish.
Terramorphic Expanse
Youch.
and look for a land. Actually, yeah,
Are you serious?
there's a lot.
Mother trucker, man.
Island.
He
Tapped.
runs a bunch of basics. We all run a bunch of basics in her because she goes and grabs them so often. You're like, man,
Who needs really expensive?
I run
Draw
like,
Right.
two
I run like
from
8 of
AC.
each or something. Perfect. That's exactly how many.
I'm going to play the Terramorphic Expanse from my graveyard
Is it your second?
and then draw two.
Bink bink.
Going to tap an island. Play Rune Crab.
Landfall.
We mill.
Mill for how many? What?
Lands it-
3 each.
Landfall. Whenever a land enters the battlefield under your control, each opponent mills 3 cards.
Yes.
Gerald's like, mill me
I'm gonna
down.
crack the Terramorphic Expanse. Go look for another land.
It comes into play. We each mill 3.
Rune crab trigger and 2 AEC triggers. Ooh. Ooh.
Oh,
You bitch. You bitch.
Actually, no. Why am I awing? This is good. I got milled for Zendikar Resurgent, Phyrexian Juggernaut, and Cathodian.
I'm gonna play a Terramorphic Expanse as my second land for the turn.
That's your third land.
Second,
I thought it was just.
I sacked Terramorphic Expanse at first because it came.
Then
into
you
play.
played it. Yeah.
Then-
so 1.
Yep. So now this is the second time.
Oh,
Boop.
okay.
So 3 more off the top.
Sorry, my bad.
You're good. I'm gonna draw 2.
Mimic Bat, Razor
Wow,
Hippogriff,
congregate,
Archon
man.
of Fallen Stars.
And then 3 more when you crack it.
Yep.
Ouch.
Oh, my lands, bro.
My lanta.
No, not Oswald. You got my Fiddlebender.
I
My
lost.
Fiddlebender.
5 lands in that exchange,
Uh,
by the way.
He's almost done.
You got to bring him on here. Mono white Podfax. Get out of here with your fiddle bender.
I'm gonna play another land as my land for the turn for the third time because I have 2 AECs.
Yeah.
And then draw 2.
Blood artists.
My shield bearers.
Oh, no, so we're doing it
Going
again?
to
Yeah.
sack it to go look for another.
And then
If
Yeah,
he
so-
has another, I'm waiting. If he has another, he's
Yeah.
gone through them pretty well.
So let's see. Blood artists.
If
You
he
guys gonna hate it? 'Cause
has another.
I do.
Do you really? Wow.
How many more you got?
None.
An island.
That's it. Okay.
That was the last
That's
one.
the last one.
No.
All right. No more
My
basic
Marshall's
cracks.
anthem.
Dang it, my junk and my chaplain. All right, I got you. I got you.
But I'm gonna draw another 2.
Is that your hand?
Yeah.
Oh my god.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Where's our Ayusa, bro? Or whatever that. The
Azusa.
Azusa.
Yep. And then he's
Uh,
right back to
Don't break
going
the
off.
damn
I'm
thing.
trying to bend the damn thing back and put it in
Listen,
my.
it's
I'm
been
the one.
used like a little whore. All right, you need to give it a break.
Wait.
30-minute intervals,
Oh
man.
crap! How many intervals? That was Terramorphic 1, and then playing the Terramorphic, getting 1, and then playing the Terramorphic, getting 1, and then playing Terramorphic, getting 1. So 7. 7 2/2 zombies.
Nice.
Because it's buried underneath here.
Remember your triggers, please.
That's fair. That's fair. Okay, so do that.
Jesus Christ.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Seaborn Muse.
Oh Lord, Tyler, you're the blue deck. Man,
I got one open.
bro, shut up. I'm over here with like 5 lands, and I'm like, can you pull me some more? You know, just I'm starving over here, man.
Tyler, do you have a response?
No, I got nothing. I told
Alright.
you that.
But
So I was like, I'm
I played a
gonna-
Seaborn.
He plays Seaborn.
You got it.
All right.
Go ahead and start taking your turn in the middle of our turn. I can't do nothing about
End
it.
step.
Oh, cool.
Oh, you untap.
At least I didn't get swung at. Thank you, ghostly person.
Oh,
Wait. I have a response at your upkeep.
can I play my turn?
Yeah,
No.
yes, but
No,
Don't be
only
knocking.
after he takes his mini turn. Yep.
Don't,
it's gonna help you. It's gonna help you.
You better.
You better flash in a dictative crew fix.
Yeah, that's
or
what I was
I'm
about to
leaving.
say. I'm not accepting nothing less than Dictator Crufix, Howling Mine, Rites of Flourishing.
Pearl Toll in this island. Yeah. Dictate Crufix.
Yay! Is there one additional card?
Yeah.
Yep,
At the beginning of each
extra,
player's
yep.
draw step, that player draws an additional card. That's why I said at your upkeep.
Okay.
Boop.
Tap upkeep. All right, cool. We're gonna play a swamp.
You're still a target.
That moment when
I know.
Are you
Civic
talking
deck's
about,
so ahead, he's like, here, just have an extra card. I feel guilty.
Right.
Oh, you realized.
We're all like, yay! We're still attacking you, but yay!
Yeah, right.
I'm gonna pay for it.
I know.
I'm gonna play my version of Ghostly Prison. It's actually a new card. It's Revenge of Ravens. It's a
Yes.
4-drop enchantment. Whenever a creature, mind you, or a planeswalker you can attacks you or a planeswalker I control, that creature's controller loses 1 life and I gain 1 life.
It's a good card.
Yeah.
It's an uncommon too. Do I have enough to do this? Sick, yo. Pay 2. I'm gonna play a Charcoal Diamond. Honest Ramp. Don't watch that guy. All right. I just like playing enchantments if you can't tell. So I'm gonna pay 2. I'm gonna play a Skrill's Hive. At the
Yay.
beginning of your upkeep, you lose 1 life and then create a 1/1 Phyrexian Might artifact creature token. Corrupted. As long as an opponent has 3 or more poison counters, creatures with toxic have lifelink.
Nice.
We're only at 1.
Yeah, like I said, it's just the tokens. Move to my end step.
In response, I'm going to play this on your
End step.
no. As you move to end steps.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I'm moving to my end step.
Oh, I'm gonna tap.
Trying to pass to your second main phase.
Tap these. Use it for blue. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Jinga Texas. Core Augur, Flash, 5/4. At the beginning of your end step, draw 7 cards. Each opponent's maximum hand size is reduced by 7.
So 0, bud. Throw your hand away. I will untap. Josh will untap. Upkeep, sir.
Yeah, I'm good.
Okay. Draw for turn. And then draw the additional card from the dictate.
Yep.
I will play this forest as my land for turn. I will tap 4 and play Teferi's Ageless Insight. I'm good. Okay. I will tap 4. I'll play Tree of Redemption and I'll draw 2.
What does that say?
This is 0/13 defender with tap exchange your life total with Tree of Redemption's toughness.
Okay.
I'll draw 2.
I love that. That's amazing.
I will.
I know there's a black tree that you use. You can switch opponents with it.
I will tap Axebane Guardian for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 mana, and I'll have 3 of it be black and 3 of it be blue. And I'll use black, 3 of it be green and 3 of it be blue. And I'll use the 3 green for Caravan Cardia, which is going to draw me 2 from it entering, and then 2 from Arcady seeing it enter.
The sad reality of how that's all about to go into the bin.
Oh, I'm just comparing.
Unless he gets rid of it.
Size is okay.
Deck sizes, get it right.
Unless he gets rid of it. He could get rid of it. He could get rid of it.
I'm going to tap 2 white and spend a blue, and I'm going to cast Slaughter the Strong. Each player is going to choose any number of creatures they control with total power 4 or less, and then sacrifice every other creature they control.
With power 4 or less?
Total power 4 or less. So you must choose a total of 1
Yeah.
or 2 creatures that have a complete
I can
power
get
of
3.
4 added
I can
together.
get 3, that's fine.
I will choose Arcades and all of my zeros.
I'll choose Felden of the Third Path, my 0.
I'm going to choose Seaborn Muse, Rune Crab, and 1/2/2.
And the rest of them
I
will go.
choose nothing
You don't have no creatures anymore.
and no hand. Oh Lord.
You're the only one that got shafted by that.
Yeah, it's okay. Can I curry some favor because of that?
I'm
Right.
going to.
No, you're losing. You're making us lose life.
You got all those
Oh.
Staxies over there.
Okay.
What have I done to you guys?
I'm going
You just
to
made me my hand,
tap
bro.
1 green and
You got rid of it.
Yeah. See, me and Tyler are cool right now because Tyler brought us back in the game because you almost just locked us out.
Wait, does that say target players or
no.
Each
Each
one?
player.
Each
will
player.
choose
Yeah.
a total.
Gotcha.
Oh, right here. Each player chooses any number of creatures
So
they control
good.
with total power 4 or less, and sacrifices all other creatures they control.
So it happens to be good with a deck full of defenders.
Cut the beasts out from under them, and their strength is but nothing.
Yeah.
I will sacrifice a
wrecked.
land to cycle this Edge of Autumn and draw a card. I will use 1 blue and a green to play Overgrown Battlement, and I'll use my last 2 mana to activate Bulwark to give Overgrown Battlement haste, and he taps to add a green for each creature with Defender I control. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So I'll tap him for 7 green,
Nice.
and I will use 4 of it, and I will play.
Come on, man. I don't have anything to do.
I'm going to play a Return to Nature, targeting your Crucible of Worlds,
in
destroying it.
in response
Mhm.
to tap 2 blue? I'm going to redirect that at your Lightning Graves.
In response, I'm going to naturalize your Crucible of Worlds.
Fine.
And then the Greaves gets hit. Bang, bang. I will use my remaining 3 green to. I can't do anything
Name the
with it.
game,
I can
man.
give Tree of Redemption
yeah.
haste.
I
I'll give
thought he
Tree
was
of Redemption
gonna
Yeah,
hit
he's
haste.
coming after your birthing.
I thought he was going to hit my pod too.
I mean, like, because now I'm going to go to combat and I'm going to swing.
You haven't hurt me.
7 in the air at Garibaldi and lose 2 in the process. And you have a 13-13 and 3/3/3s coming at you, Josh.
22.
I will block the 13-13 with a 2/2,
Mm-hmm.
and the other 3 I'm just going to take.
Okay, that's 9.
Yep.
And then
So
you have
Bastion
a-
trigger or Revenge of Ravens is on the stack. So
I
here we
lost
go.
2. You gained 2.
Yep.
Yep. I already lost it.
Okay, and then I am going to then take what 7?
7.
Gotcha. And is any of that commander?
Yes, 3.
So is that? How do I do it over here?
Swipe.
Swipe.
Or no swipe.
How much damage?
It was
That was
6.
3.
You got it. Perfect. 6.
Gotcha.
And I spent everything there. Pass.
What did
I'm
it cost
thoroughly
you?
impressed with that turn. That was
Untap.
very good.
Upkeep.
That
Draw.
was the best I could do.
Don't forget you draw twice.
Oh yeah.
Yep, you get an extra
The
card.
crew fix. Thank the Lord.
I'm trying. I'm trying to slow you down. I was like, the Crucible. The Crucible's got to go.
All right. Can Orzhov crawl out of the trenches, man?
I don't know. I don't know if you got enough time. It's going to take too long, 1 turn at a time. Even with the wand, you don't have. The Greaves are gone. You're behind a turn now.
That's all good. I'll see what I can do.
That was good. He knew what to hit. I thought the pod was going to get shot, but
I know.
I was looking at artifacts and stuff being freaking narked. I was like,
yeah, this is bad. I had to throw away an Edge of Autumn just to draw a card because I'm trying to get through it fast enough.
yeah. He made me discard a Plains, an Angelic Skirmisher, a Merciless Executioner, Corpse Augur.
I got to put like a Elixir of Immortality or something in here. I don't really have like recursion to grab any of this.
That's the number 1 artifact most people look for when it's like graveyard get back.
Yep.
Until they get-
immortality is good.
It really is.
It's staple.
This sucks.
You're telling me. You're telling me. I'm trying to sit here like, what can I do?
Yes, I want to talk about second.
Mossfire for green red. I'm gonna add another green and I'm gonna add a white. So that's 2 and 2 red. And I'm gonna play Kirkash, Onaki Ancient. He's a 4/3 ogre spirit. It says whenever I activate an ability of an artifact, if it isn't a mana ability, I may pay a mountain. If I do, I copy that ability. I may choose new targets for the copy. The copy. I got mana hurt bad.
One twist at a time, Tyler. Oh, fuck it up again, man.
I'm gonna tap 2, 1 and a white, and I'm gonna play Livio, Oathsworn Sentinel. He's a 2/2 human knight. I could pay 1 and a white and choose another target creature. Its controller may exile it with an Aegis counter, and then I can pay 2 and a white and tap him and return all exiled cards with Aegis counters to the battlefield under their owner's control. And he has partner. Pass.
Turn I'm dreading over there.
I know.
Mm-hmm. Everybody is.
Got fistful of cards with a Seaborn Muse.
Yeah. Untap. Upkeep. Draw.
2.
Oh yeah. Draw 2. Thank you.
Hey, I know you're ahead, but I'm gonna be fair.
4. I'm gonna play a Leyline of Anticipation.
Oh my goodness! Like you need flash.
I may cast spells as though they had flash, which means I can cast them as if I could cast an
In
instant.
response,
Yeah.
can you don't?
But I have over 20 cards in hand. I must. Wait, 1, 2,
Hold
3,
on.
4, 5.
Let me
6,
speak
7,
a little bit more.
10,
a
11,
little bit more
12,
clearly.
13, 14, 15,
Can
16, 17,
you
18.
don't?
You don't want me to?
Well, Leyline
I
of
could wait.
Anticipation.
I could wait.
Oh,
want me
he's
to
gonna
wait?
take his turn in the middle of our
you
turn.
don't want me
It's
to.
fine. You
No, no,
play.
no, you don't want
No,
me to.
no.
Fine.
Do your thing.
Do your
All right.
thing. I'm just giving comedic effect to this game
Okay.
right now, all right?
Bam. Play it. Tap for 2 green and colorless.
Simic loses game. I don't want to lose game. I'm gonna make
4
the
more,
turns
3 more
our
colorless.
turn.
2 green and colorless. Kodama of the East Tree.
There we go. End the game.
Please.
Where's Maloku?
I don't have my logo. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Damn.
Nishians.
Apex Devastator.
Oh,
So you do?
not
Cascade
Nishians.
4 times, but Kodama is also on the stack. I'm going to play a Terastodon.
No, it's when it enters. So
Oh, that's
you
when it
have to
casts.
okay, so
Cast,
Apex is cast. So now
yep.
you need to cascade for 10,
4 times.
12.
10 for,
Okay, 10 for once.
well, 9 4 times.
Right.
There's 1 less.
Yeah, 9 or less.
Denting Blows.
There you go.
Target artifact or enchantment.
You-
Birthing Pod.
You just keep going. They resolve
Oh, they
backwards.
do?
Yep.
Okay. Explore.
Mm-hmm.
Heroic Intervention. Kodama's Reach.
Bang. Perfect. All right. So first you Kodama's Reach.
Can't.
Well, actually, first Apex Devastator goes to resolve. Apex Devastator, Cascade, 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 and now you go to do Kodama's Reach. So
Can't.
you can't. You're out of basics. All right. And then you do Heroic Intervention.
Well, I do it. I
Oh,
fail,
shuffle.
And then shuffle.
Yep.
Heroic Intervention. So
Fail to find.
Creatures that you control or what?
indestructible and hexproof until the end of turn.
Ooh, got no response.
I may play an additional land this turn and I draw a card.
Draw a card.
I'm
Then
going to
hit
destroy.
something. Either the pod or one of his lose life things.
And
Uh,
then
I'm drawing.
and then
I'm gonna destroy your ghostly prison.
Ouch.
There you guys. Don't have to pay to attack him.
I've incurred favor with them.
But
But you
when
do
he
have a big
enters the
field.
battlefield,
Scary.
Kodama sees him
Yep.
enter the battlefield.
You get to
Trust
cheat
is
out a
on.
Trust on. Trust is on resolves. And
I'm
now
gonna
you get to destroy
destroy
3 target non-creature permanents. Yeah.
Bastion of Remembrance, Timeless,
Bank.
Teferi's Timeless Insight, and Birth of God. One from each of you.
I get a 3/3.
You each get a 3/3
He gets a
beast
3/3.
creature token.
I fucking hate you.
Yeah.
Let's
Yeah.
go.
Let's do. Damn. 1, 2, 3. I haven't played a land yet. Turn.
I'm hanging in there. I'm okay still.
I'm going to play a command tower, and I'm also going to.
What's making you play initial land? Do you have AC?
I played Explore.
Okay.
Yep. Yep. No, I've been paying attention. I watched it.
I'm gonna play an island.
You should too. We mill 6.
Yep.
What I don't taste.
Oh, there goes my heroic intervention, you PB. There goes my negate.
Wow.
He hit my counter
Taste
spell.
of Envoy of
It's
Ghosts.
not looking good.
Butcher
There,
of
guys.
Malakir, Martyr's Bond, Sir Conrad the Grim, and Fortune is fine.
Once you tap for a green and a blue, and I'm gonna play a Coiling Oracle. When it
And
enters
just
the
reveal the
battlefield,
top.
reveal the top. I put it in my hand. It's a Ristic Study.
Oh, also, you make 2 zombies.
Yep.
That's where I'll let you
Oh
know.
much.
Ouch, man.
I know, right?
7. Yeah, okay.
Oh yeah. Coiling Oracle, Kodama,
Like 8.
Kodama trigger. I put Black Blade Reforged.
I mean,
Okay.
like, I see why he says 7 though, because it doesn't outright win the game anywhere.
Yeah.
He's just doing Simic
Right.
things, though.
I'm just doing
so.
Simic things. Can't. Oh no, that was the wrong thing. Oh well, I'm an idiot.
You're an
I've
idiot.
been making failed
Get
mistakes
wrecked,
this whole
loser.
time. Anyway, I can't attack with anyone but Seaborn, and you all got 3/3s. So
Damn, I was
that's
hoping this
pointless.
game would have went quick
Pass
so we
turn.
could play another one.
Bang, bang.
I
Yeah.
passed turn because I can't play anything else. or do anything
Alrighty.
else.
I untap.
Yep.
Yeah, we only got a half hour left.
I have an upkeep trigger of Skrill's Hive, so I lose 1 life and create a 1/1. Ooh, getting back in the game, and then I draw 2. Ooh, can I get out of this? Okay, so all right, ladies and gentlemen, Astronaut's Altar.
Yep.
He's got the Ishnods.
Yep.
Woosah. Tapping for. I'm gonna have to sacrifice my Skrill's Hive might for 2 into Ashnauts, leaving me with 1 colorless floating. I'm going to attempt to cast Craw of the Unredeemed. Other than that, I don't think, because what's what? Ashnauts will cost 3, and then 2, 4, 6. Yeah, that's my turn.
In response to end step.
Oh, of course.
1, 2,
Next your turn. Watch.
1, 2, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Slimvada kicked.
Returning all non-Kraken Leviathan whales to their hands.
Merfolk, Krakens, Leviathans, Octopuses, and Serpents.
Pick your hand and dig your board up, boys. Including Seaborn.
God damn.
Wicked. I'm gonna refill my hand. Over to me.
Yep.
Untap.
Oh.
I will gladly play this Plains as my land for turn. I will tap 4.
Everybody has more lands than us.
I know.
I'll tap 3.
We are playing green. Oh,
and play
I was thinking on my ramp.
Axebane Guardian.
think about it, my ramp's worth nothing right now. I have no basic lands in there.
Give it to
You
me.
don't need them,
Tap
no.
two.
That's fair. That's
Cast
fair.
and target us.
Please. Redirect freaking Kodama's reach,
I
bro.
don't think I can. Can I?
Copy and make
Yep,
the new
one,
target.
and
This
play
is your
Walking
chance to
Bull,
politic
draw
by
a
giving
card.
us lands.
Search your library. Search your library.
But if
Search
you
your
redirect
library.
it,
You can
I
redirect
already
it.
used redirect. It's
Well,
in
get
here.
it back.
Get
You're
more.
playing blue,
It doesn't
bro.
target though. I can't use it because it would target
On
change
the-
targets of spells, and I can't target. It says your.
Ooh. Josh is against feeding the poor.
I mean, I fed you guys with dictate.
Yeah, thanks for the crumbs.
You're welcome.
Yeah, for real.
Stalin once said, you know,
You'll tap
fluff
two.
the chicken
and tap,
feathers. They'll come back for a couple of crumbs.
Walking Bulwark's ability to give Axebane Guardian haste and tap him for 2 green and play a Overgrown Battlement. No, I did that backwards. Damn it.
Haha.
Oh, well. I
In
did
re-
it backwards. I get to draw a card.
in
Oh,
res-
in response. Yep.
In response, I'm going to 1, 2, 3,
Fuck.
4.
Wait, there's
1,
more.
2, 3, 4, 5.
He's got a quarter of his deck in his hand.
Seaborn Muse.
Okay.
Yep.
Overgrown Battlement. Draw a card. I will. Tap 1 white and play a Clockwork Drawbridge. And draw a card.
Fun, interactive gameplay. Oh, Lord.
Go ahead.
In response to moving it.
Yep.
Can you
Um,
don't?
I kind of need to.
No, you don't.
1, 2. Fixing colors with this to 2 green. 1 colorless. 3 colorless. 4 colorless. Yeah, 4 colorless. I'm going to play a Kodama East tree. And then I'm going to use these other 3, or these 2, for blue and 2 colorless. Play Rustic Study.
Because you needed that.
When it enters battle, Kodama triggers. And I put Reclamation Sage in play.
And
And-
target artifact or enchantment.
Yeah, go ahead.
Yes. I got to search for a basic.
Thank you, for the love of God.
Yay. I got a forest.
You guys already know one of the cards in my hand.
I don't know a good amount of the cards
You
are
good?
mine. Runecraft, forgot I had enough for that. So whenever you go to your end step, let me know. Or your upkeep.
Yep.
Untap.
All right, so untap,
Untap. I untap because Seaborn Muse.
right? Upkeep.
Upkeep. I'm good.
Nothing on my upkeep?
No.
There's draw. 2. Wow, I had you blow that up, and now I need it back on the battlefield. I'm gonna play forest from my land per turn.
You're only your set. Oh, geez. Oh, Pete's. Every day is a great day here in the land of magic.
1, 2, 3,
Can be.
4, 5, 6, 7. I have 7 lands.
Random
3,
at
5, 6, 7, and then I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I'm gonna discard 2. Okay, I'm gonna activate. This plane's activate Mossfire, and I'm gonna use that green and a red to play Goblin Engineer. When Goblin Engineer enters the battlefield, I may search my library for an artifact card, put it into my graveyard, then shuffle my library. I'm gonna put want that.
So, ladies and gentlemen, as you can tell, Josh has practically dominated this game at this point. He
It seems
can
like
take
that,
his
yeah.
turn in the middle of our turn. He can cast spells whenever he wants, and he can do whatever he wants whenever he wants, except end the game. Apparently,
I need the mana, and I don't got the. I got to.
How do you not have the mana?
So I put Sculpting
It's in here.
Steel into
And
my
it's in here.
graveyard.
Listen,
he's
bro.
got the answers. He's got the draw. He's got the mana.
I got
He's
answers. I ain't got the
got
game.
nothing.
I'm gonna pay. I'm gonna pay 3.
That's why I say it's a 7.
This is not doing anything but just playing cards.
I haven't drawn anything to win.
Yeah, I mean,
It's all there.
This is. I'm like, dude, how have you not won?
Right.
I got answers with not enough wins. Like I said, I play lands, I draw cards, and I'm out of basic lands at this point.
You know, you shouldn't have really played that Jin Kataxius. I could have moved this game along.
It's fine. That
Yeah,
wouldn't
you
make me
forced
win.
him to skadunk his
Obviously,
hand.
playing him didn't make you win either.
Don't make me discount my hand. I will fucking play shit just to empty it.
Yeah, whatever. I'm gonna tap 3.
Make him
Oh,
idiot.
hold on.
Make him
Let me redo this mana
Mark
right.
his,
I'm gonna tap 3, and I'm gonna play Scrap Trawler. Whenever Scrap Trawler, another artifact is put into a graveyard, I control is put to a graveyard. I may return to my hand target artifact card in my graveyard with lesser mana value. And I'm going to tap 1 and a white, and I'm going to play Livio, Oathsworn Sentinel, and then that's all I can do. So I have to move to my end step and discard down
In response,
to
I'm going to. Actually, I'm going to keep that right
3,
there.
4.
I'm going to tap 1, have 2 green. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And then I'm going to cast Apex Devastator
Again.
again. And then Cascade for 4 unless someone's got a response.
I discarded Dreamshaver Shaman and Settle Beyond Reality.
Rick Smithies. Oh wait, you cast 3 spells, didn't you?
You missed those
I
triggers.
missed those triggers.
It's
I'm
me.
chill with it. I'm chilled. 1, 2,
Sucks to suck.
3, 4. Yeah, there's my
go.
there's
Win
my
the game.
answers.
Win the
Oh my
game.
God, win the game. Draw yourself out.
There we go.
Put
Right.
Thassa's Oracle in the deck.
Does
He's got
Kodama
lab mana.
does Kodama trigger with these?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay.
So it sees the.
He casts a Rick Smithies first. Or
Okay.
yeah, Labman first. It goes
Labman
backwards.
first, so
Yeah.
3.
They need, what, 3 or less?
Let's do Glasspool Mimic as a copy of it.
Okay. Double win the game. Gotcha.
A 5 cost. Let's do Mole Drifter. So I'll draw.
Right.
Wait, it's no.
I don't know why.
I
Why?
choose Acidic Slime. And blow up
But-
Ashnod's Altar. I'm then going to, for Psychosis Crawler, then
Mold Drifter.
Mole Drifter, so that I would draw 4 cards and you guys would lose 4 life. And then
A Rick Smithies enters with the slumber counters on him, so he is a land when he enters, so his converted mana cost is 0. So you can only cheat out a land or a 0-drop artifact when he comes in.
oh, so he still has them. He is a land, but he still has his converted mana cost. He's still a 4, but he's still a land.
Well, he's not a land.
But he still has a converted mana cost of
You're
4.
good.
5 slumber counters. And then retreat to Koraham for him. So whenever a land enters the battlefield under my control, I may scry 1 or tap or untap target creature. He's a land, So I don't do anything because land.
No, yeah, you don't have fish out.
You guys mill 3.
You need an archivist.
Who's in here? just don't know where.
Oh,
Oh, you're telling me. I'm looking at this like, what can I actually do?
what can you do? Is
Oh, yeah.
win the game.
Apex Devastator. He entered the battlefield.
Yeah.
Terrastodon.
3 non-creature permanents.
Oh, you got creatures over there.
I have nothing but
I
creatures
don't think
or
I-
lands.
He's got 3. He's
Yep.
got
Here's all my.
So you get
The rest
3
of it's
3
lands.
3s.
So you're narking all 3 of those.
Ouch.
And you get 3 3 3s. Because he ain't got one I can target. He ain't got one I can target.
All we have is lands.
And
You should be trying to draw cards.
I wish I could. All right, that was on yours, but
What?
that was at
That's at
his
the
end
end
step.
step.
That's
That
at
was
his
my
end
end
step.
step.
Yeah, Lightning Greaves, Coiling. Oh wait, no, Coiling Oracle came in because of Lightning Greaves. And then fucking Mystic Room.
If you don't end this game
Psycho-
right now, I'll end it on
Psychic
my
Corrosion,
turn.
and then Mystic Remora for that
Okay.
trigger.
Yep.
And then now I go to my turn and I untap.
Yep. With your whole library in play.
Draw,
Draw 2 cards.
draw
Mhm.
3. Oh no.
Draw 3.
Is
Yeah.
it? Yeah, because Almar's Archive.
So it's just draw double, right? So you draw 4.
He would draw
No,
his normal
I
one
would
for
draw
turn, then he would draw 2
2.
from the Crawfix trigger.
Yep.
because it's whenever you draw.
Besides
cards.
your first.
Yeah, besides the first.
Okay.
I might have
Cost
to come back
10.
here and do a redemption arc here,
Cost
man.
10. Oh,
I mean, that's
1,
clearly not
2,
a 7.
3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8,
Yeah. I mean, all he's doing is
He just has a
9,
lot of interaction.
10. That's it. That's it. AEC?
Fish. Is your hand empty yet?
No.
No.
It hasn't been empty.
Uh-huh. And I can play cards from graveyards. Or lands from
Right,
graveyard.
make yourself draw your deck out so you win.
No.
Rex
no.
H, it's
Where
No.
is he? I didn't play
No.
him. I didn't play him.
Oh no! How dare you not be able to play lands?
Okay. I didn't play him. Oh wait. Upkeep. I pay 1 for no I don't. No, I don't.
Okay,
Yeah,
just-
you did. You cast it at his end step. Yes,
Yep,
sir.
So I 1,
We're losing. It's just,
2, 3, 4. I'm gonna play Teferi's Ageless Insight.
Oh,
there we go. Draw even more.
All right, I'm gonna play a land from my.
This isn't EDH. This is actually solitaire.
How are you playing a land from your
Oh
graveyard?
yeah, that's right. I didn't play.
You didn't play
Where
it.
is he? There he is.
Playing
Ramu.
Yep.
Tab 3. Ramu.
Let's see what I have next, man.
1, 2, 1, 2, 3. My bad. Runa Excavator. I may play lands from my graveyard. There's just so much going on. I'm going to play an island from my graveyard, and each of you are going to mill 3, and then I'm going to draw 4 cards, and you guys are going to lose 4 each.
Get the lactose. Gotcha. 4 more triggers of that, you kill Patty. You play 4 more lands.
Land comes in, you make a token.
tokens.
Zombies enter. Kodama lets you cheat out permanents.
Hmm.
You present to us loop of draining lands out of your hand and finishing us
played
off
one
right
land.
here.
Yeah, I played 1 land, so I play a land from my hand. Yeah.
Yeah. all right.
And then because I also got E-Witness, so next turn on his upkeep, I can look for Cultivator Colossus, continue playing lands from
Yeah.
my hand.
Oh,
Yeah,
Sula
we're done.
Porta.
Game over.
I'm barrel
game.
rights. That's what. I
Thank
should,
goodness.
Holy cow.
Yeah, that's why I say this is a 7. Like it
It is not.
No?
It's indeed not. You just need to
What is it
put
then?
different cards in there.
I'd say more like an 8.
Yeah, it's definitely
It's
an
an
8.
8.
It had absolutely consistent draw, and with those 2 permanents out, you were able to take 4 turns worth of turns per turn. And we couldn't even take our turns. We would play our turn, and then you would just
Play a
return all of
turn.
our progress back to our hand and take a whole other turn.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, that was definitely an 8.
Okay.
You need to put a sun-scorched desert.
It took
and a
me
Molo
that long.
Coup and a trade routes in there. That way you can end the game instead of.
But then it's
dragging it
just
out. But that's what you got to do. You got to end the game. You can't. You just dragged us through 4 turns worth of us trying, but unable to do anything because you had more interaction in your hand.
Yeah.
That was good, but
Mhm.
at a certain point, we knew we had already lost and should have just scooped in. But we tried. We tried. It was good.
Yeah.
You have the right amount
That was-
of interaction in there. You just need to put a sun-scorched desert and a trade routes and a Molo Coup in there because those are abilities that will let you pick that land up and put it back down. So you can be like land, and you'll never miss a single landfall. And you can do it during other people's turns if you get the creatures that tap to put lands back down with your retreat to Coral Helm. Because then you can tap the creature, put the land out, tap the land, return it to your hand, and then Coral Helm will untap the creature. So you can tap the creature, put the land out, tap the land, return it, and Coral Helm will untap the creature.
Hmm.
You can just
I didn't even think about that.
Yep, you
Yep.
can skidunk us out right on someone else's turn.
So I need to put an Arbor Elf in here too.
No, that just untaps target forest. That
Yeah.
doesn't let you sneak a land out. You need Sakura Tribe Elder and Badoka Gardener, and there's another one. And then there's like a Lay Druid. He costs like 3. You can tap him to put a land out. And then you
But
can
see, this
put,
is more like draw based, not really landfall
well,
based.
that's the whole thing is your commander draws when the land comes in. So what you do is now that you have that land out to cast your commander, you pay and you put that land back so you can just drop it back down as your land for turn. So you have consistent, unmissable landfall.
Yeah.
So you have consistent, unmissable draw with your
You can
commander.
literally use a UC
To plow
Moloku
through the deck.
and Beast Tree
Yep.
to draw yourself out if you don't have the
The wind to
Mhm.
go, and you can
Sun-Scorched
also
Desert. You had the Lab Man, so you could literally just do that and draw yourself.
But you seen
out.
how long it took me to get the Lab Man.
Right,
Yes.
but I'm just saying you have it in there, so you're
Mhm.
drawing your deck. So you draw until you get to the Lab Man. You're generating infinite mana while you're doing that anyway.
Yeah.
So you play
Fair.
the Lab Man, you draw yourself out.
Amulet of Vigor,
It's in there.
Simic Growth Chamber, and one other land generates infinite mana because you'll play it and then it taps for 2 and you pay 1 of it to put it back in your hand and show your infinite landfall, infinite mana generation right there.
So you guys aren't understanding. I have a lot of those cards in here, just not those 3 you said before.
Yeah.
Because I do have Amulet of Vigor in here.
Good.
It's just I did not get to
my
it. at
other
all.
3 suggestions for that deck: a Worldly Tutor, a Mystical Tutor,
Tutors, yeah.
and a what's the other? Just go grab a Time of Need is a very cheap green spell. It says just go grab a legendary creature and put it in your hand for like 1
I have
and a
it.
green.
I have it.
Yeah, it'd be really good in there because then you can go grab Kodama or go grab like a Shia Soul of the Wild. You got a Shia in there.
But then that would shoot its power rating up even higher.
No,
That's
it
why
would
I'm like,
just, it would just leave it at where it's at. You just need the combo pieces to finish off where it's at, and then being able to consistently do that and have a game plan, and then the cards that streamline.
Because instead of just
that's what
dragging
puts
us
it
through
up.
the mud,
Yeah.
because you're drawing, which is as an effective tutoring,
Mm.
but at least you're just finding your pieces and be like, okay, instead of me doing this over 3 or
Yeah.
4 turns, it's like, oh, I can
I'm
do
gonna
this.
go
do
grab
this,
this. I'm
and
gonna
do
go
this in
grab
like 1 or
this,
2.
and I'm
I
gonna
think
go
the
grab
biggest
this.
issue you guys are having is the Seaborn and Leyline of Anticipation combo.
No, you had the right amount of interaction to where even if you wouldn't have had that, you still would have been able to stop what we were doing almost every turn. I'm telling
No,
you.
I would have been only able to cast 3 spells a turn instead of 12.
Right. So the 3 spells should have been I'm going to go grab this card. I'm going to cast Slide and Scrying, and I'm going to go grab this specific land.
Because you don't need to do
Yeah.
12
Yeah.
spells when you find the right 3. And just go
Yes.
infinite. On your
Yes, because the reason the deck was a 7 was because you went through, you got your answers, you knew what you were doing, and you had a game plan.
Yeah.
The reason it was an 8 was because once you had it established, we couldn't interact with you any further, and you started dragging us. It wouldn't turn into a 9 just because you put tutors in there, because you still have to play the 8 level worth of interaction. It's just going to shorten
Span. of how
your
long it
the
takes.
span of how long you have to control the board for.
Because I mean, the most of it was you bouncing our stuff and arcing our artifacts until you got to it.
Yes.
So all you're doing is you're
Pacing. You were pacing properly, but you needed to be faster on your finish line because we were reaching for our finish lines every time we played something, and you were stopping us. But like that's what we were doing is we're like, I'm gonna go grab this card to go do this to go grab. Cause like that's Patty was 1 or 2 cards away from combo, and you stopped him. He was 1 or 2 cards away from combo, and I stopped him. We stopped him like 3 times.
Yeah.
But he has creatures in there that once they get out and they interact with Birthing Pod, he's gone right there that fast.
Mm.
And that was close.
I mean,
Yeah.
I was right. I think
I had infinite mana. If you didn't
Yeah.
stop me, I had infinite mana my next turn. I put out High Alert, and the one creature taps for 5 and untaps for 3. And then I just generate infinite right there. And I was going to put all of my defenders out, give all of them haste, and try to swing you out or something. Like
Mhm.
that was it.
that felt the mighty, even though it hurt him, it kind of hurt me too. And I was like, man, I wish I needed.
I had to wipe. I had to keep wiping. He had combo pieces and tokens in play every turn he took. I had to keep wiping them.
I had Senvada in my hand
Yeah.
at that time too.
I could have chose one. No, I had to choose 0 because he had a bunch of 1/1s.
I had a bunch of 2/2s.
2/2s. Yeah,
2/2.
yeah. I could have chose one, and that would have left
Him
you-
okay.
Him
Me,
okay.
I was
you
still,
still would have been both.
Yeah,
Yeah.
no,
I
that was good.
I
That was
got-
good. Katie's tried. I
Yeah.
could've-
What really fucked you was the Ginge Taxes, and you're
Yeah.
the only one that had to skip on your hand.
yeah,
And you didn't